Half-time in Nelson, Russia and Italy, and it is the Italians with a big edge.
Yeah, opening try with a double overplay, just running around decoy runners. The Russians got sucked in and Parisi over for the opening try for the Italians.
Yeah, it was just good ball play by the Italians very early on. And Tognolatti, first of his 2 tries in the first 40 minutes. Didn't have a lot to do, but just had to make sure of it. It was good play by the Italians, just putting the ball in behind. The Russians had a little bit of ball, but didn't do a lot with it. And Prachicelli just putting it back inside of his centre partner. Benvenuti over for the 3rd try of this match.
And awkward bounce for the Russian winger going down on the ball. They're just slipping underneath him, and great numbers there from the Italians for Benvenuti to go for the 3rd try for the Italians.
Great work here from Parisi. Looking back inside, Tognolatti, straight to him. Good pace for his 2nd try. Just watch him shadow Parisi. He knew he was there all the time, the Italian captain. And a lovely pass right underneath the dot. Here we go. Bang! Big hit from Ongaro. Cost himself 10 minutes in the sin bin. And I'd say he would probably be maybe cited for that as well.
He would dispute the fact that he thought he was committed, but the Russians were ever persistent in that first half and got over for a spirited try which really lifted them as the first half rounded out. But Yankinshenkin's over for his first try, and Renchkov was successful with the conversion.
Yeah, and then right on half-time, the Italians, a lovely break again from Luke McLean, and back inside of his halfback, Gori. You can see the space inside. Now they're getting in behind the Russian defensive line, and Gori going over just on half-time. They're full of running, the Italians. 6 tries, also 5 tries plus a penalty try as well in that first 40 minutes.
There it is, 6 tries to 1, 38-7. Italy over Russia at half-time of this Pool C match-up in Nelson. And I don't know whether to go to you or Tim about the next Foxfield. I think there's some backline movement involved. Are you going to defer?
It's a team effort, Nick, which you're slowly learning about here on Fox Sports. We really work in a collaborative manner. So bit of a forward exponent at the start and then bring the back expert in to bring us home.
What have you got? Show us, Kenno. What have you got?
Opening try for the Italians tonight was a wonderful decoy play here. You can see Bocchini, the fly half there. The man highlighted is the decoy runner. Sucks in the Russian defenders. They're not looking through the attacking line to see what's happening behind them. And look at that, Parisi, Tim. Look at the space he runs into. Yeah,
it was good play, wasn't it, by the Italians? Set-piece play. They do a lot of phase play, that run in, and Parisi over for his first try. They've done it a couple of times and stood the Russian defence up. So it's good work. They're full of running, the Italian side. I like the look of them.
It's just been fantastic to see. I mean, I know what you expect from the Italians up front, but, gee, they look good when they start spreading it as well.
Yeah, they do. You hope they go on with it in the second half because, obviously, they've already gotten out of the game the 5 points that they were chasing. You just want them to build. You can see there the Italians. They've had a lot of the possession, 52% territory, just under 50% possession, 48. But what they've done with that ball, they've really maximised it and punctured through a very, very fractured Russian defensive line at times, Tim.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the stats there, the possession just favouring Russia. By the look of the game, you felt the Italians had most of the ball, but the Russians have turned over too much ball, the ball that they've had, so they've struggled. They look okay, they look dysfunctional in defence.
Yeah, a lot of work to do for Russia as we take you back to Nelson. After a quick break, it is the second half of this Pool C matchup, Italy and Russia. We'll see you soon. Just getting set for a start in the second half in Nelson. Nelson, Trafalgar Park. It's where Australia will play Russia on Saturday week. We're looking forward to that one. And just rugging up. It's a bit cool now that the sun has gone down. And Wayne Barnes set for a start, the English referee. Your commentators once again, Matthew Cooper, Justin Marshall and Gordon Bray.
Second half underway at Trafalgar Park in Nelson. And the Russians through Gresev, who's been outstanding, the number 8. And a brilliant offload as well, but then coughing the ball up in the tackle. So what a start there by the Russian Bears to this second half.
Well, that's Viktor Gresev again. He's still angry from not getting the ball early in the game.
He's a new dad, Justin. 2 days ago, I think Gordon mentioned it in the first. He's
But look at the offload as well,
Great
Matthew,
offload.
you know, good
Great.
skills, not only just a big ball runner, good skills.
Pause. Engage.
Garbazov, the man not able to handle the pass from Grzev. Now the Italians go. Bocchino
Yes.
saw open space,
Just give me that mark if necessary.
getting in behind Janyushkin. This is Rachkov.
Hold red. Yes,
Gori, the
onside.
scrum half, who got that last try. McLean working the angles for Masi. Parise, who's been the feature player in this Italian side in the first half. Well picked up by Bocchino. Papache, replacement hooker. So Ongaro hasn't
Hold back feet.
served out his time, or if he does serve out his time, it wouldn't surprise to see him not come back. And the Italians now through Janyushkin, or the Russians.
Match is over.
See if they can get some space here. Big tackle by Parise. Kushnerev has moved in to fly half for the Russian team.
Unlucky.
Off the leg, but in front.
Yes,
Okay?
it was off the leg, but the player
Leg, but in front.
who was on the inside was in front, so it meant that he was accidentally offside. So well refereed, it doesn't warrant a penalty. But they just, from here, they didn't do enough. They had created an overlap. There we see the mistake. But it was just a wide pass, and everybody sort of stood still. No one ran onto it there for Russia because they had done enough to get the Italian defence scrambling.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage. Take close.
Gori then. Pataketi. Caught by Kushnerov. Steady build up here by the Italians through Kuzin. Shakir, Gori again. Bocchino looking round for support. Papache, the hooker, took it in. Bocchino out wide. Derbyshire offloaded to Tony Alati. Not a lot of urgency at the moment from either side. Brought Talami into scrum half. Parise and Masi in from fullback. Lovely little flick out the side there to Cittadini. This is Benvenuti. Perugini wanted a run, he gets it now, but didn't get the ball when he wanted it. And yet another turnover. So some sloppy play there from the Italians. Chase here for Bocchino. Harassed by Ostrushka. And Tony Alati, who's been one of Italy's best, getting his touch. They're happy to go on quickly here. Rashkov. Lovely timing. Artemiev. 10-metre line in Italian territory. Back to Grzev. He knows only one way. Kushnerov. Lovely offload inside to Garbazov. He wasn't held in the tackle. Janyushkin clearing. Inspiring play here from the Russians. But some accidental offside there.
Oh, it's such a shame. I think again Wayne Barnes has refereed that well. You know, we've seen referees in the past penalise players for that. It was accidental. They just tried to go through the middle. Some of the work was absolutely superb. The handling was great. Grzev, he was the one who took the ball forward. He wasn't tackled there. They were right in behind them then, Russia. Looking very likely. The charge forward again. Botvinnikov. There's the ball laid up, and yeah, he's just run into the back of him. It was Grzev that picked it up, but they look likely with the ball in hand. They just got to be patient.
Pause.
We just found out that Berlusconi's got another brand, sponsors brand on his shorts, and he's had to remove them. It's been cited, so he's going to have to change his shorts quickly. It's going to be the end of the night for Ongaro too. He's for his penance. He's going to be replaced, sorry, by the player already out there, number 16, Dipache.
Yes, well, Bergamasco has, with brother Mirko, has his own clothing line in Paris. So he's right into the apparel.
Yep, it's all been patched up and away he goes. He's pretty keen to get out there.
Crouch.
I wonder if they were his designer shorts.
Engage.
Controlled by Parise. Russian scrum in disarray here. He marched about 15 metres. And finally, Gorey appealing for the offside.
So, Justin, even weights in the packs. Purely technique, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. The Italians, of course, have the advantage of being one of the superpowers of scrummaging. We've got Castro Giovanni also is pretty good in that area. So the Russians are up against it anyway at the best of times. But just great discipline. Look at the straightening of the legs, just the body angles and the power from the second row. Parise with his head down, he's not even interested in anything else. His shoulders are on, and as we speak, Castro Giovanni comes on, so it gets worse for the Russians.
He's replaced Perugini, the front row forward, and also another change in the middle there. We've also got number 19, Zanini, on as well. He's replaced number 5.
Taken in by Pratichetti. The Italians creating some space through Massi. Lovely flick out the back there to Van Zijl. Parise did it so well. Feed away to Bacchino. Massi in. Pratichetti. Benvenuti for Derbyshire, but Benvenuti, did he get it down? The referee was right on the spot.
He doesn't look confident. I think he missed it.
Sean Barnes,
Oh, he's just in cruise mode, wasn't he?
Well,
what do you think?
Wayne Barnes has just asked Jan Yoshkin what he thinks. He's probably going to say in his best English, no try. Here's the replay. He goes for the two-handed dive, then it gets away from him. Yes, try time. Well done.
Well done, absolutely.
Benvenuti. So he's dived too early, but he just stays calm and patient. That's downward pressure for me.
Wayne,
Yeah.
you may hold it today.
Thanks, mate.
I actually thought he'd gone the kick. Hang on, he's coming in to, yes, no, that's a try, no problems at all. Might be change a kicker, actually, it is too. So let's see how the try scorer goes. He's got 2 tries already. Oh, he's been strong, hasn't he? Massi. And there's the pass there from Van Zijl, who's just come on. Good play from the Italians. I actually thought the kick probably wasn't the right option here, but in the end, he had enough weight on it, Justin, and just nudges it through, chases his kick, gets over for number 2.
Oh, it looked like he belted it, but it just sat on that surface perfectly for him.
Just 20 years of age, Benvenuti, former captain of the Italian team that won the Junior World Rugby Trophy, the Tier 2 nations. Benvenuti then to convert his own try. No, sir.
Almost kicked it out of the ground.
Looked more like a soccer strike, that one. Looking to curl it inside the post.
Yeah, he's hit it very well, and as you can see, it's just bouncing away from him, but he stayed composed. That was the key.
Sean Veldsman is the TMO. And a good call from him. Well, the Italians allowing the ball to bounce. Toniolati. Massi comes in.
Back feet, 14.
Gorey. That's Gresev. What an impressive player. Janushkin turns on the gas. Russia only 15 metres out. Taken ahead there by Adam Burns. Rachkov. Almost an intercept.
He's got it.
Ostrowska. Ostrowska gets the second for Russia.
Oh, well done. Truska, he's the man who has gone in, but they deserved it. It almost broke down to them when Yoshkin, who's come on and he's added a real spark.